Deep, deep in a sleepy, quiet forest, where the tall trees swayed gently, their leaves whispering soft lullabies, there lived a very special little bear. His name was Nilo, and his fur was as soft as dandelion fluff. The forest was his home, a cozy blanket of mossy greens and earthy browns, where the air smelled sweet like pine. Nilo was a curious little bear with a heart full of wonder. Every night, as the sun dipped below the hills and the first stars began to twinkle, Nilo would find his favorite spot in a grassy clearing. He would wait patiently, looking up at the vast, dark sky until his friend, the moon, appeared. Oh, how he loved the moon! It hung in the sky like a giant, glowing pearl, so big and so wonderfully bright. Its gentle, silvery light spilled down through the branches, making the forest feel like a dream. Watching it float so high above, Nilo thought, if only I could hold that beautiful light in my paws, I would never feel lonely in the quiet of the night. And so, a little idea sparked in his hopeful heart. With his soft paws and a dream as big as the moon itself, Nilo decided he would try to reach it. His eyes landed on the tallest pine tree in the forest. It stood like a silent, wise giant, its highest branches seeming to tickle the stars. "That's it," he whispered to the night. Taking a deep breath, he wrapped his paws around the rough bark and began his long climb, up, up, up into the cool, moonlit air. Higher and higher he went, paws slipping on the bark until he could see far above the treetops. The moon shone closer than ever. Nilo stretched out his paw, but the moon was still far away.
Maybe from the mountaintop I can reach it?
The next night, Nilo climbed the great mountain at the edge of the forest. The mountain path was steep, but Nilo was determined. Step by careful step, paw by gentle paw, he climbed higher and higher into the quiet night. The cool air whispered through the pine trees, and a gentle wind rustled his soft fur. Above, the stars twinkled like tiny diamonds, cheering him on. Finally, he reached the very top. The world below was peaceful and sleepy. He looked up, and his heart filled with wonder. The moon was a perfect, glowing pearl, hanging in the velvety black sky, bathing the whole mountaintop in a gentle, silvery light. He felt so close. He sat and stretched his little paws up, up, up towards the beautiful moon, as if he could give it a gentle hug. He reached with all his might, but the moon just smiled down from the heavens, still so very far away.
A little sigh escaped him. "Why can't I reach you?" he whispered. His long journey had made him very, very sleepy.
His eyelids felt heavy, and after a big yawn, he found a smooth, mossy spot. He curled into a tight, furry ball, and the moon watched over him like a loving nightlight as he drifted into a sweet, peaceful sleep. But he wasn't completely alone on the quiet mountaintop. High in a nearby tree, a wise old owl had been watching his entire journey. With a silent flap of her feathery wings, she glided through the silver air and landed gently on a rock beside the sleeping little fox, her gaze soft and kind.
"Oh, little bear," the owl hooted softly, his voice like rustling leaves. "The moon cannot be caught. It is a great glowing lantern in the sky, a gift for all the world to see. It belongs to everyone, and to no one, all at once."
Just then, a soft patting sound came from the path. It was Pfeiffer the fox.
"The wise owl speaks the truth," he said warmly. "You cannot hold the moon, but you can sit with friends, and together you can share its beautiful, silvery light.
And then with a happy little hop came Pip the rabbit.
"That's right," she chirped sweetly, nestling beside Nilo. "We will all watch it with you. It can be our special moon together."
Nilo looked at his friends, his sleepy eyes wide with wonder. He gazed up at the big, bright moon. "But if I can't hold it," he whispered, "how will it ever truly be mine?"
Some things, little one, are not meant to be held, but to be felt in your heart. It is already yours, just as it is mine, and the foxes and the rabbits. The moon shines for all who look up and share its glow.
Nilo blinked. He had never thought of it that way. He felt the comforting warmth of his friends sitting close beside him, a peaceful feeling spreading through his chest. The moon's light wasn't just in the sky, it was right here, shining in the kindness of his friends.
From that night on, Nilo no longer tried to climb or catch the moon. Instead, every evening, he gathered with his friends by the meadow. And Nilo learned that some things are too big to keep, but perfect to share. As the forest grew still, the moon shone softly above, wrapping the friends in a blanket of silver light. And as their eyes grew heavy, the stars whispered, "Good night, little dreamers. Good night."